It's low. Oh, all right, y'all. Welcome to the show, man. It's your boy JB the Pilot. Welcome to another flight and ride and slide to One Piece chapter 197. You know, we doing the discussion, and then we doing the 198 spoilers for all those that don't know. And we getting into what was the last episode? 10 something. But we gonna do that review.
10, yeah, 10 something.
10 something.
Anime.
I'm gonna let my co-hosts introduce themselves.
Man, y'all already know who it is, man. It's Big Spence 9, you know what I'm saying? Staff Lounge Home Wrecker. Uh, Mr. Buy Your Girl Lunch. Mr. Let her talk about her feelings and get her a hug after. When really she just crying about you. But truth is, she be thinking about me when she with you, G. And she come home and she be smelling like cologne, it's probably because of me. I'm sorry to tell you that, brothers. Um, but hope y'all relationship work out though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you done?
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. It's the one and
It's
only Ty Bridges, T O
8:30 at night.
double D. This our first time seeing me. I just want to say I'm happy to be here. Yeah.
Oh man. All right, gang's all here. We all on screen. What's up with y'all, man? How's everybody doing? Y'all, look. So, straight up, I think this is the first time that we ever had a chapter where like the fucking cover story was like something that could have been in the fucking chapter.
Yeah. Ty
Facts.
completely into it.
Like this dude older, he snapped. I'm like, this dude going crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? So I was just like, when I first seen it, and then I'm like, I read the chapter name. All right, I know y'all. I know you watch Cole, my boy. He been pissing me off. I'm going on a side tangent. I'm so fucking sorry that we had to jump straight into this, but he been pissing me off calling this bitch Guinea, and that shit is getting on my fucking nerves. Anytime he says Guinea, I be cutting the video off. I be like, God damn, is it so fucking hard for a motherfucker to just realize that shit says gin? Like if you seen the song, if you saw the song Gin and Juice, if you read it, you would assume it's a G. Who the fuck ever told you a pronunciation of a G word starting with like Guinea? That shit is dumb. That's dumb. All right, rant over. I'm sorry. I had to bring it back because I was just that was on my mind. I had to let that out. My
It's
bad.
fine.
Rant. Sorry.
100% fine. 100% fine. I agree
All
with
right.
you.
Yeah, because I'm like that shit pissing me off. Like people be trying to be so astute on fucking YouTube, and it's like stop trying to be fucking astute and
They try to be so
simultaneously.
astute because they think everything is different because it's Japanese.
No,
Yes.
Y'all
that's
can
That's what
chill,
it
motherfucker.
is.
Just
bro.
listen. We can't pronounce. Just think about it. Like it's a Japanese person speaking with a Japanese accent saying something in English. It sounds funny. It's just like us American ass motherfuckers saying shit with an English accent in Japanese. We sound goofy to them
100%.
too.
100%.
It's just like they can't pronounce G's, so it's in. But
They
anyway,
stupid.
chapter 1097, Jenny. Y'all tell me what y'all feel about the cover page. How y'all feel about it?
To be honest with
I'm
you, bro, man, it's just been breaking my heart. Like his whole backstory, bro. Like when he first was introduced, bro, Kuma was such a just, you feel me? He was this big robot that nobody really cared for. Then he did something super dope and Thriller Bark, and we just like, man, I love this guy. Then you get to his backstory, and now it's like, I wish I could have, you feel me, jumped in and threw a couple punches for you. It's just like, man, bro, like it just keep getting better for him. Even with him just doing something as small as doing it like catching a fish, bro. I'm like, man, this is just such a nice guy for no reason. I'm done.
uh my man's been through hell. Back,
Extreme.
Hell,
then
hell.
hell again.
He been getting his ass beat up and
Jesus
down.
Christ. And then I'm gonna hold off on like some of the stuff I'm gonna say for
Also,
later.
Chris, can I cut you off right quick? It was something I wanted to say last episode, but I couldn't because I had a family emergency. But I saw some clips of y'all talking about his father being killed. And as soon as I saw that happen, the first thing that popped in my mind, I don't know if y'all remember on Boondocks, it was one of the episodes with Uncle Ruckus. He did like his whole little backstory. And he was
Yeah,
talking about like how his daddy he was just always used to beat him for nothing. And there was one
yeah,
line in that where the nigga was walking through and he was like, "Nigga, did I just catch you having fun?" And he just started
yes,
slapping the skin off of him. That's what
yes.
immediately popped in my head when he heard his father singing. Like, "Nigga, is you back there having fun?"
And you know they family black, so it definitely called his ass nigga.
She black. Can
Niggas
Nigga,
be
like,
you
loud.
imagine, G? Like he was probably sitting down, chilling, doing something, and heard him singing. It was like, hold on, because he think it's a game, and pulled the gun out like this. G, like, hold on. Like that was hilarious to me, but I also felt really bad for laughing at that. I'm sorry, Chris.
No, you good. It was a lot. It was last chapter, like seeing just his upbringing. He lost, like I said, losing his mom so early, and then right after, not too
Yeah, like
long after.
you was born into to hardship,
Yeah, and
and
then
I
I wasn't. It was puzzling to me, I should say, like just how nice like you said, he's a great dude. Just how nice he is from that. Usually they say the people who've been through the most trauma tend to be the ones that are the nicest because they try to get people to not feel the same way that they feeling. But just like if we can even start at the beginning of the chapter, my man's was helping old people get rid of their back pain, they whatever labors they have been through that entire week. He was getting rid of their pain and then finding out that this is the crazy part. And I don't know, and you correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't think they said this in Thriller Bark when it happened for Zoro. If if you really bring it back to it, if Zoro wouldn't have never took on the brunt of all of that pain that Luffy was feeling, it would have went right back to Luffy.
yeah, yeah,
And
they
and
ain't
they
say it in Thriller Bark, but they gave it
in
to
the
us though.
chapter they tell it, and so it's like every week this man was literally going through hell
Yeah,
on a Sunday.
on a Sunday. First
On
off,
a
and I want to ask everybody that's
Man,
included on this
studio
podcast:
board, studio board.
would
Sorry,
you
y'all.
all join Kuma's church if the opportunity presented itself and you get a flyer or an email or a text message? Pastor Kuma is opening up a ministry in your neighborhood. Are you joining?
As of now, probably yeah. I'm gonna just say like beforehand, I was always a member. I always belonged to the Church of
uh,
Uh,
like if we being for real, like honestly, yeah, like if first is that I might visit Kuma Church,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we oh oh,
I ain't
oh
gonna say
over
I ain't
here
finna,
we holy donut. All right.
I would have thought that you guys would have went to Bishop Buggy's ministry, but it's all right.
oh no, he's just a great man. He's like
Yes, that's it.
Just a great man.
he's just a great man. Future Pirate
I
King.
keep that. I gotta keep that to
Future
myself.
Pirate
So
King.
I'm not gonna say what just popped in my head.
No, you can say whatever you want to say. I'm just saying
Say
Future
what you
Pirate
say
King.
what you got to say. Say it.
He's listen, the craziest thing is like
Buggy, probably Mustafa Farrakhan. Not even Mustafa.
talking about Elijah Muhammad.
Oh my god!
No, let's
Hey yo, is it a jump
Dr.
rope?
Louis
Can we cut that
Farrakhan.
out? Can we cut that out?
Dr. Louis. That's probably who Buggy is. Buggy is really like gathering the people to get behind his message, and it's something that Farrakhan has done well. And
So are
it,
you okay, okay. I'm not gonna get political with you.
we
I'm
don't
gonna
got
understand.
to
I'm gonna
at base,
understand.
at
I
base.
refuse.
I'm
I'm
going,
trying to make it. I don't want to get canceled.
I just want you to know I understand where you're trying to come from.
That's it.
Delivery, delivery,
That's it.
crazy taxi. Crazy
Brother,
Jackson.
I couldn't even get the
Jackson.
delivery off my man. You see the way he react? I couldn't even get it off.
Crazy
It was too
Jackson.
obscene. It was too obscene. Like what the
This is
fuck?
like,
Whoa.
and then I called him his
You went
grand. And then I
crazy as
named and
fuck,
called
G.
him his grandson too. That's the messed up part.
Okay. I was just saying the
Whew.
man, Future Pirate King, you went on some other shit. You done went
Just,
religious, political. That shit done went to a whole
just
fucking
this.
left. Like what the fuck?
Woo.
He
It was
delivers such a great
Farrakhan.
message. He delivers
Sheesh.
such a great message. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Sheesh. Jesus.
I ate bacon this morning, so it's cool.
Okay.
What?
Fine, my brother.
Indubitably.
Okay.
But as I was saying, um, I do feel that my man's been suffering, and then for like I said, for us to find out that if like Zora would never took all that pain, it would have went right back to Luffy. It for me being you see all this green, being a Zoro fan, that to it made me appreciate that Thriller Bark moment even more. I know how I just brought it back to him. It's crazy, ain't it? But it made me appreciate that moment even more. But then it also gave me more admiration for Kuma because he was doing this every week for old people. Little back pains, little for me, little foot pain. If I was one of them people at this church, and whatever other pains that these people were having, because they was having to work their tails off to pay this goofy tax that the king or tributes that the king had placed on them.
Yeah, no, I think some of that shit was stupid. I think the whole king like separating them and try to like do that country. I think that was like that king was foul as fuck, foul as hell. He was one of the worst kings we had like described as far as like treating their people. I know Wapple was like one of the worst kings that we had, and it was that other dude. But he felt he cut them off, made it a lawless land, and bro, like no care, no nothing, no like dishes, anything like that. Like they got them living on their own, and like as you said, Kuma literally his generosity, bro, was like whatever little aches and pains and things like that. And honestly, we not like fully described like I got a description um of like how much pain is it? Because it's like is it the pain that the person is feeling compared to like how you would feel it, or is
Uh-huh.
it what I'm saying? So like where it's like it may not hurt Kuma, but it's like tremendously hurt somebody else, and he feels that pain. You get what I'm saying? So
Uh-huh.
it's like the magnitude of his fucking pain that he's been like experiencing. G could have been, bro.
I think it was bad. I think in the chapter we saw he was coughing up blood.
Yeah,
He
she
coughing up
had
blood,
his
blood.
eye. If I'm not mistaken, his eyes even rolled back. In one of the panels when he finally was taking on, like when we like after he took this pain, and I knew he was gonna feel something like extreme because right before he took it, he took like 2 or 3 deep breaths. He's huh, and then
Yeah, yeah. You
took
got to
all the
mentally
pain
prepare
on.
yourself for that. So,
Yeah, yeah. Because I
man, I'm
what
with
I
JB.
was
Like, we don't know the extent of how it transfers, and that's like,
and bro.
even if it was still like he's still feeling everybody foot pain and everybody back pain, like pain is still pain. So either
Yeah,
way it go, like it's still something that he's taking on, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, on the panel, he gritted his teeth, blood cough up, blood out the nose. We get the
he
little
was
electricity.
he was getting lit up. It
Yeah,
was
yeah, and
Yeah,
over
then
with.
and
It
then
was
folks
over
was
with,
steaming. Folks was steaming
bro.
out there, and
And this is
apparently,
the thing, though, G. We don't know how many old people he's doing this to per week.
hundreds,
They don't give us
exactly.
hundreds,
the. We don't give like because
hundreds, bro.
if it's a country that's cut off, this man is hundreds, thousands, whatever you want to call it.
I hope it's
He
just
on the
hundreds.
next level, bro. He's thousands. This man is coming to like. We'll find out the number of how many old people. I'm sure they'll be like it's gonna be like in one of those SBS. But I'm definitely sure it's gonna somebody gonna find out how many people did Kuma heal while he was in the Sorbet King. It's gonna be something known.
Yeah,
Oh, he filled over 1,000 people. energy, and I'm gonna be like, oh fuck, this
I,
motherfucker just
I'm
went
I
good.
done thought past that. If you want to keep it a buck, and as we go into the chapter, the land has become lawless. People come over, all the lawless people come over like we finna make all these old people slaves. Kuma uh fight back, get caught. Jenny and some other people fight back, get caught. And who come through and say the day of the freedom fighters, right? Freedom
Right,
fighters. That's Dragon. They finally see Ivankov come through since he set sail and left them when Kuma was 9. At this point in time, I believe Kuma is 17, 19 during this time. Well actually take that back. I'm gonna jump because they had a few different time skips in this chapter. Kuma was 22. Uh when all this happened. Kuma was 22. He even said he admired Dragon, and poof, all this happens in his land. Dragon and Ivankov come say today. Now, to get into what I was gonna get into, we he pretty much comes through, gets saved, becomes a freedom fighter. Knowing who Kuma is so far, when they got through liberating the country, you don't think this man wasn't taking their pain too? Like you could
Who are you
almost
referring to?
assume Kuma, when
No, I'm saying
because
who paying you talking about the rest of the country?
whoever was in that country and they was
yeah.
in from the battles that they were having, the other soldiers that were fighting. You don't based off who he is, you don't think Kuma wasn't taking their pain too? Like is he the reason? We can even go further. Is he the reason Dragon even still able to keep it rocking like this because he was absorbing his pain?
That's
Because he
I
held
don't even
Dragon
want
in
to
a
think
high
that far,
regard.
brother. Goodness
That's just
gracious.
how that's why I drove. That's the first thing I drove to. The first little destination was like, okay, he liberated all these countries or helped start liberation in these countries. I'm pretty sure even if it was just the old people who was just running away from it or the little children, my man's probably took a beat down's worth of pain.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's
A
the testament to
lifetime
the man that
worth
he
of pain
is.
multiple times over. I could definitely see him doing that though. That's a man, that's tough to think about, but I could definitely see him. I wouldn't say he taking like everybody's, but I could definitely see him like going on, battlefields once everything is over and just, a couple people that's like the worst just swiping their pain.
No, he's taking all
Man.
that. Because Kuma trying to save everybody, bro. Like every chapter has given us information that points to him trying to take care of everybody because he wasn't able to in God Valley. Like
Not
we don't know the
not
depths.
that him idolizing Ninka and Ninka being the person uh who was supposed to save and liberate everyone.
Right,
Yeah.
bro. And Ivankov even gave him the nickname, well, his hands nickname, the Hands of Liberation. So, bro, I know for a fact that he took that shit to like, obviously, like real serious, and it's to a point where he's now like, you know what I'm saying, trying to do everything in his power because he has those hands. So, bro, he definitely is one of those people that's gonna try to save everybody and like suffer because he know he can heal himself. Like, and we haven't even got a full description of like how sturdy the Buccaneer race really is. We only just see things based off what we know.
Yeah.
So, if anything, if they're one of those special races, they got to be somewhere near the durability. I'm not saying just as durable, but the durability of uh
A giant.
no Lunarian.
Wow.
I would have put him that far, but I
Because
would definitely
the
give.
thing about it is, I'm saying we speaking on special races, so it's like special
Nah, they
races.
can't be though. Pops died off a gunshot.
Hmm,
Pops died off a gunshot.
he probably was just weak as hell.
Yeah, but they was torturing King.
They was torturing King, but shit. I mean,
Yeah.
but they also killed them all off. It's ain't no more there.
That's true. That's true. That's something I would like for them to explore a little bit too. Like
So that's what I'm saying. So if they was able to kill the Lunarians off, who was like invincible based on what we were seeing with fucking King and Zoro, and King couldn't get touched by shit that Zoro was doing at first.
Yeah.
it was a rough
Like
start.
I know I'm either the girl say personally did that shit, and they the truth with them powers and shit. They maybe killed them, but I'm just saying they were able to kill the Lunarians. It's a reason why they were able to just like possibly shoot a motherfucker that's defeated already. He's thinking he's a slave. It ain't no need, it's no will to live, but to keep saying the shit about Nika. And I mean, you probably, whatever. I mean, I ain't trying to get into the emotions
To
of it,
get
but
Yeah, to give it another layer too. They probably was in there starving them and ain't ate for weeks and
definitely
whatever else no water, whatever else you want to say, beating them, all that. So I could see, but then too, it looked like folks had a musket, so he dang near shot a cannon at my man's head, like
blew his shit off.
yeah, he put he put
No,
him
but I'm like,
down.
dude, just think back. Like, did we see his ass, like his head or anything like that, or did we just see dude shoot
Just saw a
and
little
then
body.
we seen Kuma eyeballs and then the body
You
on
just
the
saw a
Body,
ground?
body,
body,
like a little
body.
leg, little arm.
I
He
can't.
blew his
They
shit
go.
off.
They
Fuck,
gonna animate. They gonna animate that. We getting the white screen with the black silhouette, blood splat, body drop, leg twitch. That's
that
what
Nah,
shit.
Slam.
I want them
That
to do
shit
it how they did Toki joint when she got shot and you saw the life leave her eyes. That was
mm,
gorgeous.
Demo or
gorgeous.
what's my
It was
boy? What's my
gorgeous,
boy?
gorgeous.
What's my boy? Same art. Afro.
Oh,
Talking
I
about
can't think of his
Usually,
name. Yeah,
Usually.
he got lit up. They pulled up and dropped 100 of him.
My man's was
Hey,
on that cross, Harlem shaking. I swear to God.
hey,
Oh,
hey, hey,
I
hey,
it's too
hey.
soon.
Too soon.
The arc
It's
over.
time
What
has
you
passed.
Oh
talking about? That arc over.
man, and
This
it
is a
make it worse because he was smiling the whole time. He couldn't stop smiling.
man. I'm pretty sure this gonna be the last time anybody referenced that man ever. This is the last time we're gonna
Wow.
even talk about him.
It was sad. Yeah. If we get another reference out of him,
Like,
that'll
no,
be.
I'm saying think about everybody that passed away that we after that arc that you passed away in. Nobody fucking talks about you anymore.
I ain't heard Ashura name. Is that is his name?
Ashra Doji,
Yeah, I ain't heard his name. He died, and the
he
next
clipped
episode we
up.
want to talk about him.
I'm gonna be
Hey,
honest with you. He really wasn't even that important. What did he do?
no, he was low key Odin's like first rival, folks. That's he was a big
He
ass.
was.
That's
Exactly.
why
And when it came down to the joint, he didn't take nobody out. He just sacrificed himself
he
for a
didn't take
bomb.
nobody out. He got blew up. Oda
He
was
got
just like,
blew
all
up.
right, we gonna blow up. He
He was like,
did.
somebody needed to die. I mean,
Bro,
Yeah,
it
he
could
like
have
that
look.
was like a little grenade he tossed off like he fuck.
And this is such a side tangent, but like outside of him having that water scroll, bro, it could have been Rizzo. Fight was the most useless fight in the entire arc. It was just like this the whole entire time. No, you let go. No, you let go. It's
Hey,
fighting another with
burning. You
earlobes.
smell
That
something
was
smoking?
but you
classic
You
gotta think,
let
boy.
go.
bro. Oda real cool with dude from fucking who made Naruto, bro. Kishimoto, bro, that shit a
Yeah.
joke. That was a joke for him. Like, yo, the first ninja fight that I was gonna have in fucking One Piece is this goofy ass paralyzed jutsu standoff, and that shit is a joke.
With
That's
with
why
with with the
Oda's
nigga
goofy as
with
hell. Like,
elongated earlobes.
yeah,
That was his ninja power, was the earlobes.
the bitches was fucking Rizzo up though.
Yeah,
Before they
clacking.
got to that paralyzed shit,
That's a fact. Before they got to that paralyzed shit, he was beating the
he
shit
said,
out of him.
"Let it go." No, you let it go. No, you let it go. No, you let it go.
Okay, let it go on 3.
No, no,
That's
no, no,
really
no, no,
what was
no, no,
going
no, no.
down.
He said,
Bro,
"Is
that
it
shit,
like on three, or once you say three, then let go?"
bro. This weakest hit, bro. That was one of the weakest fights. It didn't get no growth, no hockey bloom, no nothing. Just paralyzed, jitsu, nothing. That shit was weak.
We kept him alive just so he can use that dang on water scroll. That's what that's
One
it.
thing that I will say, and I know we going off on a fucking tangent again, bro. One fight that I feel like they really wasted, or like it was weak as fuck to me. They should have never had them fight them. Was Who's Who versus Jinbei. That
I
shit
knew that
was
was coming. I
that shit
knew
by
that
far
was
was the
coming.
weakest fight, and I'm talking about like story wise, period. G, because it like the only thing that it did was give us fucking a like inkling of why the Luffy fruit was like so like mythical and shit.
Yeah, let us. Yeah, it let us know where the fruit was, and the fact that it got stolen off the ship, and essentially Shanks is the one. Yeah, Shanks is the one that stole it. But his whole beef with like, I don't know, it was just dumb. And then wasn't
Are
he a
y'all saying the
fisher?
fight was stupid? Because to me, it was like it was cool. I
Man,
mean, we needed to
it was
see
a
Jinbei
wash.
do something.
He
No,
Yeah,
washed
so
him.
no, my thing is like, okay, so we not sure yet, or we not sure how to like any conversation has been had in the future. So I can't speak for this. I'm just speaking for like past personal wise in the art, in that art, not the egghead on, but just the art. That information that he got, he didn't even reveal it at the end of the fucking chat, like the end of the fucking like makeup of everything. When everybody has the roundup and we give out the information, we talk about certain things because Robin mentioned to Luffy about Pluton. It was like, hey, why do you ain't mention the shit that he was talking about the sun god Nika and how to like is your fruit a special fruit like that? Like, those kind of questions. So
shoot.
that's
Even
what I was
even closer to that, he still could have told him like, yeah, who's who. That's who Shanks stole the fruit from. It would have been just a nice little conversation piece.
yeah,
Like I
and
don't
that's
know
what
if
I'm
you
saying.
knew that or not, Luffy. You're right.
Yeah,
He
no,
did
and that's what
not.
I'm saying. And
He
so it's
did
like
not present
that.
that to the class.
So I was just like, that shit definitely was like crazy, man. About didn't he didn't show up and didn't show shit. So like I'm like that was a weak ass fight. I was like, if anything, and I understand the Zoe aspect of the fight that they had between Dogstorm and Jack. I would have wanted Jinbei to fight Jack.
Oh, 100%. Everybody got to talk.
Mm.
Like Jinbei is, I don't care what nobody say. Jinbei
Because
is number 4. So it's like,
like
why
it's
ain't he
no
fighting Jack?
it's not no hating shit to Jinbei, but like also like his bounty exceeded, so he was number 3. He only
Yeah.
fought who's who. Who's
And that
who
would have
ain't
been
on.
dope. A fishman versus a fishman, but a fishman with a
Yeah.
dog fruit,
It,
not a
it, it,
devil fruit. I'm sorry.
and,
Yeah.
and this is where I would have this is where what I would have felt like I would have liked a little bit more is we would have got more of a backstory into why Jack is who he is, because the bond of like that understanding between two fishermen, Jinbei being who Jinbei is, wondering how Jack became a part of whatever, because he's a fisherman. You know what I'm saying? Questioning his morals and everything like that, so we kind of go get a little slight flashback of Jack of how he got to the fucking group. We don't get that shit in Wano at all, but we get Queen shit, we get fucking King shit, and it's all goofy.
And what was crazy was Kaido had like a real dope relationship with Jack. And they never
Yeah,
even dove into that. Like Kaido was like, I think
That
Jack
was
was like
his
a little
dog.
brother to him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was his
They
dog.
did they gave us no information on why that was.
so that's
If
what I'm
they come
saying.
back in the future, greatest
Remember
thing
the
I've
root.
ever seen.
Remember the root,
Y'all remember that here. We called it. If Jack come back in the future, y'all heard it here first from Todd Bridges.
man. Look,
He said that shit like it was super from Todd Bridges.
right.
Todd Bridges. He said that shit like it was important. Like,
Like that shit was fucking live, fucking
Y'all don't
live
even know.
news
Hey,
breaking fucking
JB,
news.
hey, Todd Bridges is a real person, bro. We really finna hype Todd Bridges up.
I don't know who the fuck that is, so I'm just gonna stay out of it. Yeah.
yeah.
No, but man, for real though, like I just felt like if that part of the story when they did Roof Piece, when the fucking before pre roof piece because you can't. I ain't gonna call that shit roof piece. That shit was get your ass beat by Kaido.
Oh,
Um,
sheesh, that was. Hey,
when them niggas went up there to go fight Kaido, and then they all went so long and shit to fought Jack.
Confident. I mean, it was up there like, we got this.
So they fought. You know what I'm saying? So what's the name of them? They double teamed Jack. That's the saving moment of the Zoe arc. Once Jack recovers, because that's how Zoans are. They ain't really beat his ass that bad. Jinbei,
that would have been fire.
Jinbei. Then you don't pussy Willow Brook, even though Brook was helpful, and you give Brook who's who or some shit like that. Brook could easily get that information and fucking get down on and give my man like an actual fight like he did fucking Frank.
I wanted Brooke to fight Paraspero.
That could have been it too.
I'm in agreement with everything.
I think
Hey,
one of these days we should do an episode dedicated to what we liked and disliked about Wano, because there's definitely enough content for
Yeah,
both
I
sides.
got, yeah, I got a lot of shit, and I'm like feel like we done went left from the chapter. Y'all can go
We
back
can always
to
double
what you
back, bring it back. Go ahead, do it.
yeah. So like what we left off at about the pain.
We
Hold
were
up,
talking about the Buccaneer race. His father. That was the
yeah,
last thing we talked about.
we could fast forward past that
yeah.
though, because we
Oh man,
right
For
now
sure.
we're at Freedom Fighter,
Yep,
Ivankov and
Dragon and
Dragon
Yvonne
save
Crawford.
them, and they save Jenny and Kuma in the Sorbet Kingdom, set them free. Get rid of the old king. Cool. Uh, we move into Jenny as well as Kuma becoming freedom fighters themselves, and
She
Jenny,
was
and he
who
the
got them
got
legs
captain.
left?
though, but
You said say it again.
Jenny
I
got them
said Jenny
legs out,
became
boy.
the captain. All right, here we go. We ain't
Yep.
even doing that, brother.
Yeah, that's happening right now.
Hey, boy,
That's
this him. Hey, this is every revolutionary in the chapter. How they looking at how they up Jenny shit. But yeah,
to be fair, they basically let us know once Kuma came, they were the freedom fighters. But when Kuma came, they transformed into the Revolutionary Army. That's when they
you mean
became.
when Jenny came?
Yeah, well, it says here if we're gonna it says
Want to be
the freedom fighters. I already got it up. I already got it up, buddy. Uh
uh,
it said it says the freedom fighters led protests in countries around the world after the arrival of the great era of piracy and the tragic fall of O'Hara. Funny that they mentioned O'Hara, which is very interesting. The group the group took arms, and the addition of Kuma to the twin pillars of Dragon and Ivankov, they underwent a transformation and became the revolutionary army the world would later know and fear. That the world will later know and fear.
oh, my bad. So it's all when Jenny came.
Well, I
Hey,
mean,
Jenny got the legs out.
you not letting up on the
Nope.
legs.
Oh man,
And
Jenny
this
did
is
her
eight
thing.
Nope.
more years. Let me see. So at this point in time, I said he is 20. When he took all that pain from the old people, he was 22. We keep
He got to be like
going. After he joins the Freedom Fighters, we get another little time skip. I know I'm missing it. 14 years ago. So, no, 8 more years passed. There we go. So, 8 more years after that. So, he is 30 at this point in time when we get into the finale of the chapter. He's having a dinner on the ship with Dragon and Ivankov. That's essentially what's going on. They're headed to Jenny, who is the Revolutionary Army captain, Eastern Forces. So she is a big dog. Yes, she's not. She ain't little pup. She is a big dog. And apparently, this is 14 years ago. Uh, in a certain country. I love when they say a certain country and don't really tell us. I love that part. So he's. I want to say, like I said, at this time we could say he's 30, maybe add 36 in between 30, 36, middle aged. Middle
37.
aged. Yeah, if you okay, fine. It doesn't matter. He's around there. That 30, that 30s. And you want to say tragedy struck because
Tragedy struck when he was
because God, well, that's a fucking fact. Tragedy struck when he was born, but them goddamn celestial dragons at it again. I
yeah,
said it
G.
last week.
When you said they was unredeemable, I'm sorry. I have to retract my statements, y'all. I fucked up, man. These motherfuckers can't be saved for shit. They all
Welcome.
gotta die.
Thank you. And it's blowing me that I'm so focused on hating them that I ain't gonna care. I be completely ignoring the whole Gorosei,
Bro,
Emu, uh,
here's the
Holy
thing.
Knights.
Like, okay, I know they got wives and shit like that, but why does it seem like it's nothing but inbreeding going on? Because all them niggas is fucking stupid.
Stupid, fat, missing teeth.
Like
I mean, when
Charlo's,
we speaking on pride, prime pirate time, usually that's what royalty was doing. They want to, especially, and I know for sure Celestial Dragons got to be doing it. Them niggas want to keep that blood as close to as pure as they gonna get it. So that means if your cousin is cute, go for it.
Goddamn kissing sisters.
Yeah, uncles, all that. It's probably so much
you're tipping
incest.
your beer to your niece. That shit's disgusting.
They was doing it. I hate them. Can't stand them.
Mm.
And we can go into it even deeper because I know they're like, well, what happened? If you didn't read the chapter, uh, Big Spence gonna tell you what the hell happened. So as they were going to go meet up with Jenny, Kuma, Ivankov, uh, Dragon, all going to go meet up with Jenny in a country we don't know where. We get a report, and literally it's a quick cut. So in the chapter, we don't even know the exact thing that happened that led to her getting kidnapped. It's just quick cut. Dragon get a report from God knows where Jenny been captured.
Oh, they say about a certain person. What they say, a certain individual.
Yes. Well, I'm reading. The only
No, I
thing
said
I
the
see
enemy
is
caught us unaware.
yeah, I'm sorry the enemies caught us unawares.
Oh,
Unawares.
okay.
It don't even tell us when. We don't see nobody like I'm really trying to like zoom in and look at the little silhouettes. I don't even yeah. Why she's why she's was kidnapped at this point in time in this chapter, we don't know. Uh at this point in time, we don't know who. Once as of Sunday, we didn't know who. And if you ready,
You're
go
ready.
ahead and
That's what was it like as of 6 o'clock this morning today?
yes. As of 6 o'clock
All right,
this morning. Spoilers.
all right. Listen, so this is the part of the chat, man. If y'all ain't want to get spoiled on what's happening in the next chapter in 1098, y'all can log out right now. Shit about to get real. We got to tell people what's going the fuck on, especially to the people that read spoilers, that wait on spoilers, so we can get into this discussion for real, for real. So y'all got now to leave. All right, seeing as everybody gone, let's get straight into it. That bitch got captured by the celestial dragon.
Fuck them niggas, bro. I swear to God, I
That bitch
can't.
got captured. It was they raped her and captured her, bro. I know they forced everything. They forced her to do everything, bro. We see what they did to like Boa and them. You see what they did to people that was just like walking up the street, bro. This nigga killed this nigga. This nigga killed this nigga and then told his wife, "You're gonna be my next wife," and then they snatched her ass away. Like what the fuck? That's the
He
kind of shit that
had
they got
one of
going
them
on.
had his retarded executioner bodyguard body slam a mermaid and told her, "You're
Hey,
coming with me."
well, I got a very valid question right now, and she was pregnant when they captured her, correct?
Who?
Who?
Jenny.
No, she got pregnant by that nigga, and Kuma was the father that stepped up.
Yo,
Yeah, G. His bitch got took, raped, and he had to raise the kid.
and Jenny a celestial dragon.
G.
Not Jenny, Jewelry Bonnie a
Bonnie.
celestial dragon.
Yes.
That's why they don't kill her. That's
No,
why
bro.
they
That's
not messing with her.
bro. Literally. That's the whole. Boy, that's the whole reason.
Which celestial dragon y'all think it is? Y'all think we get a new
Charlo,
one? Is
Charlo,
this Charlo?
Charlo.
Mm,
Ooh wee!
Because we like it only makes sense in the sense of we seen this nigga do so much.
Charlo though. Goodness
mm,
gracious, bro.
He was the last person we seen do the whole like he referenced it. He said, "Boot, kill you in the street. You finna be my next wife, hunt and take you." Charlo did that.
I don't think it was him.
It's fine. At this point, it's Celestial Dragon did it. I don't
Yeah,
care
yeah.
who.
It's definitely 50-50.
Yeah.
It's either somebody we already
Oh,
know
because
or a
only
new
reason why I'm saying that
celestial dragon introduction.
only reason why I'm saying that is because the timelines don't match up to also how this nigga looks. This nigga, when we first get introduced to Charlos, so he was his dad was like nigga had like red hair. He looked like the nigga that was back in those times. Charlo, if back in 40 years, probably a kid. So as far as her being his wife specific,
Charlo probably wasn't even born. He looked like he
yeah, that's what I'm
maybe
saying.
maybe like 25, 28.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So he
saying. So
might have
like
been either like a small young child or
he ugly 40 G. He's ugly 40 for sure. But like
for sure.
he probably 25 G because he aged like milk G. That's what happened when you inbreed. And
Y'all think Oda ever throw that in there? You
what
think that's too dark for him?
Oda Oda just gave us
Incest?
Oda just gave us bro. Oda just gave Oda been on some fucking scene and shit right for the past couple of weeks, G. What are you talking about? This nigga is on some dark shit right now.
This nigga,
I
he
mean,
just
it's been
gave up
constant mass murder.
rape,
Like
violence,
it's just
mass murder, slavery.
bro. He drew a panel where the fucking mom was about to stab the baby with a knife at Wano.
Yeah,
He wow, like he
Oh
get
yeah.
like that. He
he
on that.
gave us a panel of a kid dying in front of his parents, getting shot in front of his parents, in like
Nigga,
a
did I catch you
chapter
having fun?
Nigga, did I catch you having fun?
on
Blew his
mama.
ass down.
He said this man Oda is literally like, y'all grew up reading this. We finna up the maturity of what's going on right now. I
Yeah,
know
no,
who
it's
he
getting
knows his
yeah.
audience.
It
His
was all
audience is
fun in the beginning when everybody was getting together. They was on a little boat. Now
everybody was
y'all got to see the
kids
real
then.
world. Yeah,
Now we 20 plus.
y'all got to know
Mm.
what was
We
going on.
30,
This is
we
what really.
30 plus, 40 plus reading.
Yeah,
Hey, I bet. Oh, y'all
since we
be
at that
y'all
age, here y'all go. Rape,
oh me.
incest.
Oh, yes. Oh, y'all be watching demons slaughter each other. I
Mhm.
hear y'all. Okay, bet. I got
He
y'all.
said, "Oh, y'all like made
bro,
a berserk, huh? Watch this."
bro. He literally said, "Oh, you just you think you think you the darkest anime of all time? Hold my beer. I'm finna go stupid.
Stupid.
He
Like
teeing up.
yeah, like yeah, motherfuckers getting killed and murked in JJK, but in real actuality and like real shit, like that's real life terror shit. Like
He giving
slavery,
us stuff that could
humans hunting
definitely
other
happen
humans.
right now.
Like if Hunger Games wasn't like a fucking heroic ass type movie, that shit would low key be like a horror movie, bro. Like humans
Hey,
hunting
but don't.
humans for fun.
For for fun and for sport.
This nigga Kuma's backstory is a horror film.
No facts.
This
Like a
shit,
host of other characters that we've been introduced to.
dear God, everybody like Oda. You be like, damn, this backstory sad as hell. Oda be like, yeah, this
Yeah,
one's sad.
wait,
I got something for you.
give me 40
Nah,
more chapters. Let me introduce this
not
new nigga.
not Zoro shit.
Bro,
She
come
fell
on
down
now,
the
bro.
stairs. This them new ones
Yeah,
some
bro,
That
that's
stairs.
tragic, bro.
that shit not sad. That bitch clumsy. I don't care, bro.
But also too, G, I don't know if this is true or not. They probably might have to like debunk this shit or something. But I heard like when you say when in Japanese terms in Japanese culture, like the term falling down the stairs means somebody committed suicide.
Okay, we gotta look into that.
Because
I would like to look that up.
I think where she was at that point where she was crying with Zoro and they made that promise to be the best,
She
she
knew what she
already
was
had
saying
made up her
was never
mind. She
good
was finna kill herself because she wasn't gonna never be the best swordsman ever.
because she felt like that because she was a woman.
Wasn't she
Yeah,
sick too?
hell no.
She wasn't sick?
No,
Nope.
just beating Zoro ass with one sword.
Yeah, sure.
Down these stairs.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Down these fucking
Ooh.
stairs. Down these
Down
stairs.
these
Will
stairs. That Willa D strong, boy.
hey boy, inherited will, boy. Everybody
Let's
got the will
go.
of D. That shit funny as hell. I remember everybody was just putting D on everybody's shit. Roar Nora D Zoro. I said G. Y'all gotta
Pause.
relax. Come on, pause.
Pause. You said everybody was putting D on everybody shit. Pause.
That
Pause.
that was
That's a little wild.
my bad. My
Yeah,
bad, what? My bad, what?
it's all good, brother.
Hmm.
That's why I'm here.
Oh but man. So she got kidnapped, bro, by the celestial dragons. Still not I like, bro, I feel like it'd be a crazy setup if Jury Bonnie was related to Doflamingo.
Hey, cause
Because 40 years ago, I don't think Millsgard was at that point of where
Cause
he was
niggas
like
kind of Curry
approved.
fans. I'm a Dolphy fan. I can't wait to see Dolphy come back. I
Bro,
cannot. I want that nigga to wreak
when
havoc.
was Shirahoshi thing that like based on that flashback? I think it was probably if anything, it was probably the Don Quixotes.
Huh.
That should be around like wild as hell. Little do you know, it's just like because it don't mean shit in the grand scheme of things, but like Bonnie being Doflamingo's like distant cousin.
Oh yeah, yeah. Side note, y'all remember dude that got killed by Garland?
Yeah,
He was a Don Quixote.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking it was him.
I'm with you on that one. I think so. That'd be fire. That would be fire.
But yeah, because I'm remembering. I think when he was back fucked up in the head, because think about how nice a person got to be to get that person from, you know what I'm saying, from Marie Joie unless he fucking stole Bonnie, and we don't, and that none of the spoilers said no shit like that. But he was able to get that from like uh her in her dying hands, I guess, or whatever. But like, who as a fucking celestial dragon as a husband is gonna allow that shit? And then dude at that certain time was starting to switch to who he was gonna be, and was like, "Hey, I don't want nothing to do with this baby. Go out the fam, take her. It is what it is."
It'll be very interesting once we get a full summary to understand exactly like all the little details that we missing right now in this brief. Uh it's like you said, just to try to connect those little dots like that. Little dots can become big ones. Like I said, I'm very interested to know if she was pregnant, like beforehand, and even if you want to go deeper into maybe Bonnie jewelry, Bonnie being premature, or like you said, that was the celestial dragon's baby because he raped Jenny. Because we also do we have a timeline on exactly how it's 2 years? Okay, uh, yeah, it was 2 years.
Whom the father that
Uh,
stepped up.
Either way, yeah, if it's that, I for me personally, just to not like just for Kuma to catch some type of minuscule break, I hope that was just his baby and we didn't know she was pregnant. And he, at least in the briefs, they don't tell us that she was pregnant already because she didn't look pregnant from the
That
chapter
nigga ain't
before.
finna catch no break.
I know he
He
ain't, but
ain't
I'm
Whom
catching
it's
no
it's
break.
it's wishful
the
thinking.
father that stepped up.
That's really wishful thinking. Him catching a break is him dying.
Damn.
You want a chance to breathe in one piece and have a happy ending. You meet your demise. You go on to be with the Lord.
That's crazy because you might be onto something.
Everybody that gotta, never mind.
It's the ultimate freedom.
Everybody,
Death.
I
That's
can't
what
even.
Luffy trying to free them from is death being that freedom. Uh,
Death
Mm,
being the only freedom. To be honest with you, you family.
we diving
Yeah,
down a dark hole.
yeah, y'all
that's what One
definitely going
Piece
down the dark
is,
hole.
brother. That's what it is, brother.
This like I said, we only got the briefs right now for you guys. That's all we it's really no other details that are known at this moment. Uh Jenny contracted a deadly disease 2 years after her kidnapping. Kuma had a conversation
This
and
nigga
figured
then
out
gave
what
her
she.
AIDS.
Oh.
Bro, I literally was thinking that. I was literally thinking, and then they said Bonnie has it because she contracted it from her mama being born from her. So I'm like, bro, because every time we get a deadly disease in One Piece, we never know what it is. It's just they do the little and then you little blood on hand. Like
Hmm.
that's all we get. And I feel like if what we believe to have happened to be true, it gotta be STD. It gotta be
You know how crazy that shit is though, Chris. Like nigga sick, cough up blood. You finna die. Niggas fight, cough up blood several times. Don't die.
at
Yeah.
all.
It's just only when your immune system just fucked up you die. Not when you get your shit beat in till it can't.
Yeah, no.
The shit good.
This man Rogers fought several different great pirates in his era.
Yeah.
And Marines survived all that. Got scurvy, died.
Yeah. Nigga fought Whitebeard, took a fucking quake.
Nah, it wasn't even
Nigga
a
fought
scurvy. It was
Bug.
two swords. Two regular swords from two random
He was finna,
security guards.
he was finna die from tuberculosis.
Oh my
Yeah.
mama, he had
Nah, we
tuberculosis.
tripping. This is the pirate day. The nigga had the flu.
Facts. It's something simple.
It was the flu.
But you we in anime, so this nigga's battling. You can battle to your fucking death and then
I saw
survive,
him
but
swing and knock a nigga through several trees.
didn't die.
But when
Didn't
that
die.
flu came, he said, "Oh man, it's time to give it
It's
up."
he acted just like every nigga on the planet.
Done,
When we get sick,
done.
it's the worst sickness. We ain't never been sick like this before in our life. That's
Because
literally
we
what
haven't,
every single time we get sick,
we don't
it's
get
the
sick. It's death. Death
that's
E.
what's that
Sickness is sickness
Clarence Howard and the and Empire on
sickness
that hospital bed? That's us.
all sickness is death E.
Say it again.
All sickness is death E.
Death Eve. One more time.
Death E. Oh boy, you on Death Eve right now? Oh yeah? All right, boy, let me get you something so you can get off Death Eve. Because you don't want to get to death, but like Death Eve, it's like the eve of death. You sick.
And it was in pirate times too, but they thought like the cure was some plant that's on an island
Death
seven
Eve.
days away, but it only grow once every year, and it only bloom in a cave that's under a mountain, protected by sharks.
And
That's
it's
how they
always
was
that
with
year though.
sickness. Yeah,
They said this year is that year, and then just go die because they was gonna die in 2 days in the trip 7.
Hey, my man's was finna die and said, fuck it, I turned myself in. Didn't try to find the cure. Like he did, but like just gave up. Didn't
his
even
doctor
bother. Was
told
just
him
like,
like, "There's nothing we can do. I don't know what to do about this cough."
He was like, let me go let these niggas think that they
they
won this shit.
who is they doctor? Scopper Gabon?
No,
Nah.
nigga, it's
I
Crocus.
can't remember that nigga name.
Oh yeah,
Crocus.
Crocus.
yeah. He was with
Y'all wanna know
keeping
what it
up with
was?
the well
They hadn't discovered what ginger ale was yet.
on my
Let
soul.
me put my glasses on because y'all don't know that history shit.
That Wano
Oh,
dry. What you talking about? That Wano
Yeah.
dry.
Yeah. If they would have had ginger ale back in those pirate days, everybody
nigga,
surviving.
the nigga said we're not a dry. Man, these niggas is out here crazy, man. We're not a dry.
It was not a dry.
None of that shit they was drinking when Kaido was in charge.
So what
Hey,
would y'all
boy,
rate this chapter then?
Chris, I'll let you go first because you're Chris number.
So the one we just passed Sunday. This one.
Yeah. Yes, sir. 1097.
Okay. Um I give it 7.5. The ending is the reason why. It kind of went back quick. Uh I like the backstory that we got about the like I said earlier, about we got about the pain transfer and how if he didn't or if somebody didn't take in that pain and it just goes right back to the user and then apparently I think I might even said that they feel worse. Uh so I like that background information that we received as well as the fact that every week he was taking on other people's pain that in the beginning he didn't even know them. Uh getting through, you know, how he got captured and what happened with the kingdom. That's also a good information to have. Probably would have liked more to understand why they kept calling him the Tyrant King when we first met Kuma. Uh, but I guess we'll find out that at a later date. Us knowing how they transformed from freedom fighters to the Revolutionary Army once Kuma became a part of it is also huge. And then the reason why it's not like an 8 or a 9 is just simply because we see Jenny at like her happiest, like because she's like excited. I get to see Kuma again. She chicken bone in her mouth. You know what I'm saying? Kicking it with the guys, waiting for Bay to come through. and it just cut to like Dragon getting the message, being like, "Oh, she kidnapped." Like I would have loved, no, 3, 4. You gave us a 13-page chapter. You could have gave us a 17 and give us a little more explanation right there. I don't need to see the who. You can give me the who next, in '98, but don't, like, you could at least gave us like the what went down, what happened, because she had an army around her. She's a captain of the Eastern forces,
Yeah.
and these niggas just, oh, they caught us unaware, huh? You talking about the person who's basically, what was she? A expert in communications, an expert in, at a young age. She was an expert in all, like, three different things.
Oh, nigga, I forgot about that.
And you telling me that y'all
Oh,
y'all let
bro,
some,
we owe a lot to Jenny, bro. Jenny is the reason Rocks and them came.
exactly.
Rocks, Roger. Oh my, bro, it was so many people that because of her.
And
Oh
it's
my
like,
Yeah.
god.
and
No,
it's
man.
like, and it's like, yeah, nah, like that's why it's only a 7.5. Like it was good. I like the information that I got, but 4 more chapters probably could have pushed. 4 more pages could have pushed this to a 9.
For sure.
Who's
JB.
going back? Oh, oh. I'm gonna give it an 8. Um, was probably like some of the most important things that we learned about, like, you know what I'm saying, Kuma, and like the person that he was. Um, Kind of like reason why I didn't like I put a half more than you, Chris, wasn't necessarily because things in his story and his backstory tied together to make sense for me, if that makes sense. And I can explain like this: the reason why he's called the tyrant is because sooner or later, when we're gonna find that this dude that's Corey or whatever like that, he's gonna die, and the people that really revere whoever Kuma was, like whoever Kuma, like not whoever Kuma was, but like Kuma as a person, he's automatically gonna take the propaganda for being a tyrant. But it's so the actions that the dude Bakori, who placed on the Sorbet Kingdom already, the shit that he's doing right now is gonna be blamed on Kuma. So that's why Kuma's gonna become the tyrant. Like our that shit is already set up. That's why I see. So it's like, dude, the one who separated the country. He the one who moved the old people away. He the one who taxed these people. He the one who did this heavily taxed motherfuckers because he couldn't pay shit like that. He ran the country like a tyrant. We are he we already got that set up. So that's why I put that little half point. But it was the same as you. I feel like he shifted a lot without giving us enough to like close gaps within the backstory. Because it's like, oh, one point we go to like them being separated, whatever like that is the case. But like Kuma going back home, did you know what I'm saying? Did Jenny ever go back home? But like, what happened? Like, it's pieces that's missing out that they might be explained in the anime, but like I I was like, okay, what's the what's the purpose of this scene or this panel? Like, okay, yeah, we got this, they did this, but what's the purpose of it? You don't get to understand it. So it could have been a 9, it could have been like a, you know what I'm saying, a 10. Um, the ending was abrupt, and just like how you said, dude, this lady was smart as hell. So for her to be caught off unaware, she's a fucking Eastern captain. Y'all prepared them to a certain degree, and then it's also too like, gee, y'all ain't getting no report or anything like that, or saying like somebody call you why it was happening, and saying, hey, this happened, this is happening right now, come over, this is the person. It was just like, oh no, it it made it's hard to believe that she was, you know what I'm saying, captured by some regular motherfuckers. This only tells me that the motherfuckers that had to catch up was the Holy Knights.
It had to definitely be at least one with them. And then my biggest thing, and they're saying you caught they caught y'all off guard. Said unawares, but unaware is what they meant. You had like it had to be somebody of like that, like CP0, like something up there and that caliber to be able to get to her, to be able to capture her. Who that'll also be great to know who is the actual person to capture.
It's Garland
Uh,
with this show. We gotta. It's like I said, man. She was a captain. At this point in time, if she's getting captured by somebody or anybody, at this point, you have to be of high stature. This is what we're looking at the revolutionary captains as a person that can withstand or hold a high regard in battle, high combat skills, and things like that. So if she's not able to, if it's anybody like a fucking celestial dragon, and it, you know what? I just thought about it as I was talking. Oda might
It's
do
an
some goofy
admiral.
ass shit. No, it wasn't even a fucking admiral. It's some goofy ass shit where one of the countries people somebody getting held hostage and Jenny goes as the fucking so the hostage can be free.
oh my
That's
god, that make yeah, that yeah, something where she saving somebody, and so she get captured, and she probably went off and dipped off, and because of all the little skills we just talked about, overheard some stuff. Somebody, like you said, getting captured, kidnapped, whatever, held hostage, and she run over there quick as hell, but without her people. Get it's
yeah,
a trap. Get
it's
captured,
gotta be man.
and the whole and by the time that her people get to where she at, they gone. She gone.
Yeah, she was only able to leave a message, or they was able to leave a message in some ways. That's all. Like yeah, it ain't gonna be. It's not gonna be the traditional way everybody be thinking and shit like that. That's gonna be Oda way, and that's how Oda do shit most of the time. This week been doing this.
It's Oda's way of the highway.
Yeah, I mean, but he been
Cause
like, ain't gonna lie to you since like Ed Kid, he been putting up triple doubles every game.
to touch back on this uh 1098 chapter, she did get a message off to Kuma before. That's the only reason Kuma was able even to use his devil fruit power to determine where she was at and teleport to her. But by the time that he got there, it was too late. So it's like that's putting more fuel to my fire that like she on her deathbed finna die, baby in hand, and she's able to get a message off to him.
Sad boy hours.
This man, I can't be Kuma, bro.
Mm,
I I I I get sad when a girl I like somebody else. He
mm,
got he got
uh,
women
uh,
loving
uh,
him and died before his eyes. I couldn't be him, boy,
you goofy
and
as
still
hell.
taking on other people's pain. Boy, I'd have broke down. I'd have broke
Mm,
down.
that's funny.
It should have been me.
It should have been me. It should have been me.
I
Goofy,
can't do it. Ronald,
silly as
I'm around the same score. I give it a 7.5, man. I feel like it'll be a dope segue. We just got to see how the next chapter turn out. It does leave you, feel me, leave you not really on the edge of your seat, but definitely like, come on, nigga, like I need the rest of this information. So I feel like it was a dope chapter. Not nothing to go crazy over, but just a nice little transitional piece to hold us over till he probably hit us with something huge this week.
pause.
mm,
Pause. Pause.
Continue. you
That was it. I have nothing to say after that one. I don't even want to say nothing else. I feel like I might,
they some more wild shit.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, damn. Did we talk about the episode?
Nope.
Nope.
We ain't talked about it yet. It was
Man,
all
fuck that episode.
we could. It was great anime though. It's just
Oh, the anime was decent as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
I need to watch it again because I saw silhouette too when Shanks was talking there. I was
Oh
with the
no, Utsa
boy.
canon. Utsa's canon.
Yes, yes.
No, it's in the manga.
Yeah, she
It
can.
mm.
It's in the manga. They wrote it in the story. It's in the manga. You go look back at that chapter when he at that same exact chapter at that same point, you could see the cut off of the silhouette of Uta. She's canon. The shit that just happened in Film Red didn't happen. Obviously,
So she alive?
she did
Okay.
I thought she was alive.
because we don't see her being big. So I think she's dead.
We'll see. I'm very interested. I'm very interested in
She did.
that aspect of it though. I'm
She
very
Two
did.
interested.
parts I thought that was dope from this
Hey,
episode.
y'all
One,
want to know what's
Momo's breath.
y'all
Oh,
want to know
go ahead.
what's so funny about this damn episode, bro? Gee, they was
What
calling that shit Shanks was doing Wi-Fi hockey. That shit.
Yes. That had me in tears. They was calling it Wi-Fi hockey everywhere. That had me in tears. Before I even watched the episode, I was cracking up.
Bro, all I'm saying is, man, if if that's the end game levels, bro, that shit different, bro.
Ain't nobody who like you impossible, but you literally gonna have
Like,
to
Ron, these
snake
niggas selling.
Shanks.
These niggas selling, Ron. These niggas selling like fucking. If we're talking about how they selling, these niggas is selling from North America, from A to Asia, and I'm talking about going through possibly like the back way, obviously, but that shit's still far as fuck.
Far. And y'all gotta remember too, their world is like 2 to 3 times bigger than ours.
Hell yeah! So the way this nigga was able to fucking be at the fucking early entrance part of it to shock your ass, that's like a
That
nigga,
was down bad.
To
bro.
send it directly to you.
Like, listen, I'm on 23rd. That's like a nigga over there in Riverdale shocking my shit up. Like
Not saying
oh
words,
shit,
just you feel me.
shit,
Bro,
shit,
bro,
shit.
Sending chills down
he
your
didn't
spine,
even
bro.
take the sword all the way out the sheath. He
Nope.
just a little king
No, bro.
Wi-Fi
Okay,
hot.
okay. I
Wow,
want to
fine,
end
fine.
the Admirals versus Yonko debate. So are we having this conversation? I do not understand why. It's
Who's
pointless.
the lineup?
No, it's not even a lineup. I'm just saying this is all based on the story, all based on what we saw during the story. So this is what I'm straight giving you. People who keep saying Yonko versus Admiral, it's no debate between us. The Yonko are clearly superior. Reason why I'm saying this is because you need 3 admirals and 7 warlords to contend to hold the balance of power in the world. Then moving forward, we go to Marineford. This nigga Whitebeard, who was old, sick, and slow, was getting jumped by these niggas and was winning.
Jump.
And
He
got
got
snaked by one of his
backstabbed.
own men. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
He
like
was
stabbed
when I
straight through the chest. He was
and,
tanking a lot of them hits and
bro,
still looking at everybody like, y'all chill.
if we want to call this nigga Prime Akainu at that time, was getting demolished by this nigga. Even though he took this nigga head off, that's when he was old and slow. This nigga was getting folded by this nigga. It's no debate. The admirals don't have nothing for them. That's why I'm telling you, when we see, if it's no debate,
we're at this point. For me, it's this point right here. It's now at the point where if we're gonna talk the Yonko, it's Yonkos versus Gorosei. Anybody under is getting fought by the 2s and the 3s and the 4s of each crew.
yeah, bro. This is what it is right now. The Gorosei just showed us they on a different level, bro. If anybody want to say anything about what it is, like Luffy didn't get KO'd by Kizaru. Kizaru got his ass put down by Luffy. The effects of Luffy's Gear 5 wearing off is the only reason why he's out of breath. I'm telling
After
you.
using it twice. Throw that in
I
there
think,
too. He used it twice.
and it's gonna be, and it's also to a possibility in chapter 1100. This man wakes up again, so Bonnie can see the sun god Nika right there in her fucking face, saving her, just like Kuma said,
Emotional.
bro. Like this is what I'm saying. This it yes, it's it was it's fuck because he did main, but it's like no, he showed us and he showed us in Wano that he can make his heart beat, do the drums of liberation to activate that form at will.
Yes, he showed us that relatively quick. Something that ain't for gear. Excuse me. Something that for gear 3 and gear 4, it took him a minute again. Like we see in the same fight that I can do this again and at
And go
an
back
extended
to
period of time.
max power.
My man's was. I'm still stuck on this. My man's was grabbing lightning, bro. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody, and I don't want to hear nothing. Look, this is also a side thing.
Grab
Only
lightning.
because
He
I
walked
said
on a
lightning.
cloud.
He dog walking to Neil next time if Neil come back. This is very random, but that's because he grabbed that lightning. Is why I'm saying it. He
I
dog
don't, I
walking
don't,
him.
I don't, I don't. He doesn't
But
have
like,
to go gear
but
five.
the thing about it is, he can grab rub. He can grab anything like that. The only person that is going to give him some go as far as anything, and it's going to have to be hockey related things. And this is what he's going to have to use. Though he's going to have to use his environment, and that's why he's awakened right now. Is Blackbeard, but everybody else, it's fair game. If if he wanted to, he can turn the magma into hot rubber and be playing around with it and be wandering around and throw it away. Like that's how broken this man is right now. He can freeze, break, put himself back together, and shit would be tweaking. Like what the fuck? He has all tuned for us, and people hate when people say that, but it's true, bro. He literally is have the
Like,
freedom to pull anything out his ass.
and just think about it. Like, think
Nigga
about
poof,
how
he poof,
OP Toon Force was when Pegasus
he
was out there dog walking Seto Kaiba. He was out there was giving Yugi and them the flux up until he starts switching back and forth between minds.
hey Bandit Keith. I'm gonna just say Bandit
Uh,
Keith,
Blick,
Bandit Keith,
you
Bandit Keith is
activated my
probably
trap card.
Bandit
Blick.
Keith is definitely the world's most in the trenches duelist that ever lived. This man lost the pack. I think this man lost to Joey. Jumped off the duel thing to Pegasus, pulled out the blicky and said, "Nigga, give me all the earnings." He's the
With a do
only man to
with a
pull a
do
gun
rag
out
on. With a do
with a
rag
do
on.
rag on. Damn. He said, "This is my trap card."
My
Fuck is you
trap
talking about?
card. I'll summon
Face
Smith and
face
Wesson.
down. This my trap card face down, nigga. That shit crazy.
Snap, snap. That's lit, but that's what everybody is gonna have to face with Luffy. It's like this
Yeah.
like ain't bro. And I know it's gonna the Gorosei definitely gonna whoever and I'm interested. And I said this the like probably first episode. I'm interested in and some people might not be. I want to know the rankings of who the strongest Gorosei is.
Samurai Gandhi.
We speculate. We speculate. He
It's the
do.
bald nigga with the sword.
I
Like he
know
the
who
only
he
nigga with the
is.
weapon. No, I know. I'm just saying he's the bald nigga with the sword. He's typically the bald niggas with the sword is fucking cold and stupid.
I'm like I said. I'm very interested in that because that's gonna whoever Luffy got to fight, and I hope this not an instance where my man's got to fight 2 or 3 Gorosei because at this point,
Oh, bro, this is a tag team, bro. It's 10 strong. It's like I'm gonna say it's 10. It's gonna be so. It's clearly gonna be 3 or 4 main fights, and then it's gonna be them tag team goofy shits.
I want by and then too if we get that, I want some odd parents, some parents that ain't give me Usopp and Brook together. Like I need something. I need some. I'm tired of seeing all the fan art with Chopper and Zoro. Give it to me. If they gonna tag team, give it to me.
No, Zoro got his own.
Pause.
Pause. Thank you.
Whoa.
Yeah,
What he
Whoa.
say?
Whoa.
that
Hey,
was insane.
yo.
That was insane.
What did he? That's wild though. I'm gonna need you to
They go
get yourself in the
tag
mirror and
team.
just like wonder why did you like that just formed
I
out
know
your
why I
mouth.
said it. I know. Pause. I
I know
know
why.
why I said that.
Okay,
Yeah.
it doesn't help.
It don't. I'm not gonna let this linger though. So yeah. Whatever combinations if that's where Oda goes, because we get the
I like the Buck and
speculating
Robin combo. I
and
think
he
that's a
and he
very dynamic duo.
he but we've seen it and that's why I don't want it.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
And
Bring
But
it
no,
back again.
but whatever
nerd.
combos we get if we get that, because Oda be listening and then he probably gonna oh shit they on to me switch it up.
You
Yeah.
know,
So like,
you can't make Brooke a support character when he went toe to toe with Big Mom.
Took a beating. Took a
You can,
beating and still got the job done.
you know what I'm
cut
saying? You
And
can't.
Prometheus.
and cut Prometheus.
Yeah, you
Never
can't do
letting
that,
that
bro.
go.
You can't do that, bro. You literally can't.
Yeah, yeah. Overall,
You
I
know,
think this was a solid week. Solid
yeah.
For
week.
sure.
We'll be back this, on Tuesday with this with the I guess full spoilers.
Full
Might
chapters.
might
Because
full
break
chapter
next
spoilers.
week. No spoilers.
Damn, no
Yeah.
spoilers. Fuck. We gotta
That
talk
week
about
Yeah.
something.
for the break,
The
let's do is what
anime.
we hated and what we loved about Wano.
Yeah,
Let's
we
get some
can do that break
topics in
week
here.
for Tuesday. Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
And then the anime. Because
Oh
buggy
yeah,
stocks,
go ahead.
boys. Buggy
Go ahead.
stocks, boys.
Buggy Sock's gonna go the fuck up this weekend.
I wonder how much he's actually worth in that universe. 'Cause they said like Wapo got like a bunch of money right now. But I wonder how much Buggy doing with that whole delivery company.
No, he broke his hell right now because he bankrupt a fucking crocodile.
No, but how
Yeah.
much? I mean, I'm saying like how much is the company worth? Like
Probably like 3 billion, 300 and something. Maybe it's
three
down there.
I
billion is
mean,
fire.
if you want to add in the fact that everybody else's bounties too and who they
Damn.
are, you can accumulate. You can really get up there. That he's probably a Microsoft level. I want to say. I
My
Man,
don't,
Amazon. I mean, it's a delivery service. You feel me? I don't see anybody else delivering stuff. And he's mass producing, you feel me, this delivery
he's
service. So he gotta
he
be
just
up there.
mass. I mean, he's only mass producing murders. So
Yeah,
like,
no, he delivering stuff to it on the back end. He got the little assassination and all the dark stuff.
that shit silly.
look,
I think he got it though.
look.
I think he got the second bag. Maybe even third.
I could give you that. Yeah, it's a that. Once again, we can have this discussion come.
This
Come
is why I
Tuesday.
think Buggy gonna be like revered as one of the like greatest people in the world. Gee, he had a delivery service in Propaganda Eyes that was taking pirates off the map.
Facts.
Fact.
We're gonna touch base on that next week. I'm saving
Yeah.
all my
All right, I'm
buggy
gone.
energy
I'm
for.
done. I'm done. We done did everything we needed to do. You know what I'm saying? We did that discussion, man. All right, man. Look, everybody, same time next week. We'll see y'all Tuesday. Follow your boy JB the Pilot on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, all that whatnot. YouTube, subscribe, hit that like button, hit the bell. Make sure y'all follow, man. Like this stuff. We're gonna keep more of it. Let y'all know. Let us know in the comments, man, what y'all think about the chapter, man. Anything Anything we should update, whatever we talk about, let us know. I'm gonna pass it off to my boy C. C note.
Make sure you make your girlfriend lunch, or I'm gonna buy her some.
Big
That's it.
big bang.
Never forget. At the end of the day, Todd Bridges will all be with. He will always be with you. Okay. Be on the
Love.
lookout for the social media coming next. Be sure to follow and
Oh, and
stay
we got some
updated.
love. We got some love. Let me show
We got
y'all
some love.
from Polar Nights, man.
No,
Love the
no,
show.
no, no, no,
Appreciate
no, 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 shut it, don't shut it, don't shut it, don't shut it. I know that I'm that comment came to us during the whatchamacall podcast too. My whatchamacall, the Hill House podcast. Yeah, that the same exact two comments. So I'm fairly sure it's a bot. Except for it was more true.
Oh,
It was more true during
Aw, you so
during ours.
just
It was
crushed
aw.
my dreams.
I'm
yeah.
gonna, I need to post it one more time. We getting love, y'all. Look at it.
Yeah. Even if it's an AI.
They do be here.
It gave me some comments. It's all good. All right, man. It's your boy, the pilot. We just took y'all on another flight, man. Cruised in, landed. See y'all next week.
Todd Bridges for president.